Hello. What up, dude? We're back.
What's up, man?
Shit. Holy shit. It's been a minute.
Are we back? Are we live? Are you sure?
We are live. We're as live as we're getting.
Working?
As live as we're getting, and not being on Instagram. That's the truth. Because at the end of the day, if we're live anywhere, it's usually there. But my God, we came back to YouTube. It's actually
It's been a hot minute.
It has been a minute.
I'm ready to roll. How you been?
I'm good. It's been a busy week. As you know, my day job has been very consuming the last couple of weeks. Got some lives and some stuff going on and all the fun stuff with that. But it's been good. It's been good. I have zero complaints. But you know, how about you? What have you been doing?
No complaints. I've been buried in comic books, which has been a good thing, but it's been a thing.
Yeah, I can say that.
That, and I just got back from like a month-long vacation, so I'm still kind of playing catch up, but not really, you know.
Still trying to catch up with the rest of the world. It must be so hard taking a month off vacation. That is.
Hey, I stopped in the middle of that sale to do a chaos sale. Okay,
that is.
I definitely made up for that one.
Epitome of go fuck yourself, Theo.
It's almost as bad as not bagging and boarding your own books.
Oh, or not being able to know how to fold and open a short box. Okay, so I don't even want to hear it.
Black VCWs for the win. Okay,
I don't even want to hear it. I said that I have a shop that does that for me. I was folding a short box, ladies and gentlemen, at the event. And I was and he was just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Folding a short box. I don't know how to do that." I'm like, wait, what? So, hey,
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I pick up a collection, the boxes are built.
Yeah,
that I will say.
Yeah, no, some of us have to fold their own boxes. Oh, but man, it is so good to see you guys, Vinlar, Legion of Paper. Pull list, Ryan.
How are you guys? What's up, bro? What's up?
Thank you guys for making it. And on that note, should we just get started? I feel like we should get started.
Yeah, bring it up. All
right. Yeah. You bring it up. Oh, Ryan Longden, you give us way too much credit. But
bro, I was just saying that. One of these years, guys, we're gonna cosplay Deadpool, Wolverine.
The worst thing is
we already have the height difference, you know.
Right. The worst thing is like Theo would be the proper look for Wolverine, and I've got the height for Deadpool, but I'm the one that's like 200 years old, and you know.
You could be what's his name, Steve.
Yeah, right? Yeah. There we go. Hey, what's up, Desired? Good to see you. GT.
Hey, what's up, bro? How are you, sir?
Oh man, so, bro, it's been.
Want to just get into it?
Yeah, I think we should just get into it. And honestly, that was probably the best premise opener right off the bat was from Ryan right there. If you've not known, obviously Theo and I have probably at least seen this once, if not twice, or in some
I've seen it twice,
thrice. Oh!
You know what's pretty cool. I must say, it's pretty cool. I'm looking at our chat on the side. Shout out to everybody. But I'm looking. It shows me all of our videos, and it just so happens to be an interview with Tyler Mane.
Oh yeah,
on our channel, which is awesome because he just reprised his role as Sabretooth. Yeah. Granted, it was very short. That dude's head got chopped clean off. And rightfully so. But we did do an interview with Sabretooth. I just got to point that out.
and he did even, because we did breach the subject, and he did even say very politically, we didn't want to get the man in trouble, so we did not press from there. But it was 100%. It was 100% interesting. Comics with Bueller. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining. Always a pleasure, brother.
How are you, sir?
But
yeah, I've
seen
Bueller's a good guy. He stopped by my eBay Live last night, gave me some company.
Oh wow, that was very nice of him.
I'm everywhere, bro. I'm breaking the internet.
I still have not been in an eBay Live. I should do that. Well, speaking of Mighty Mike, welcome. Yes, could have had 2 Sabertooths, a missed opportunity. Yes, I do believe it would have been cool, but I was I was cool with the cameos we had, which were abundant and many. And I think
get into it.
Yeah, well, I think we already. It's too late not to. We have to now. So, all right. In your opinion, give me your top 5 cameos. Top 5.
Blade's number 1. And actually, nothing else matters. Yeah.
Oh, that's such a big move. You totally have to name other ones, bro.
But that's a good move, though. Everyone in the channel respected it. You know it.
It was good, but he was.
Well, here's the thing.
Old Blade.
I can just say 5 good ones, but the ones I really liked was probably Blade, and
I think Chris Evans was the most entertaining.
Chris Evans was a good one. I liked Chris. I appreciated Pyro. I kind of wish we had a Juggernaut that actually played that role, but I don't know. Everybody else was kind of like just there, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
The entire movie was about Wolverine, Deadpool. I mean, every time they were in something, they stole the entire scene, minus Blade. So,
oh, well, of course.
Channing Tatum had his moments, you know, and
it was still fun.
It's tough, man.
Honestly, 2024 is the year of Gambit finally getting some due. Between X-Men 97 and finally showing up with...
They did a really good job with his powers.
Comic accurate set, too, when it comes to his outfit and everything. Channing did a good job. I've seen, the training videos he went through. I was pretty impressed. So, yeah, I was okay with everything that went on. I was okay with it. Nick, instead of Elektra, Nick Cage Ghost Rider would have been better. I can agree with that.
You know what? I would have liked a Nick Cage Ghost Rider and the Punisher. Whoever played, I don't care. Whoever they got, they should have got the Punisher.
I did like the fact they killed, but I did love the. I like
that they mentioned it, but
I love the oh no, I'm so sorry.
Even Ben Affleck Daredevil. I would have rather had him there. You know,
I was okay with Jennifer Garner coming back because I do as an actress, I really do like Jennifer Garner. I was a huge Alias fan, so for me that was cool just seeing her.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
Yeah, I loved Alias, man. Of
course you did.
What you didn't? But come on, man. But yeah, it was.
Legion says, yeah. RDJ talk, go.
Yeah, no, I already highlighted it. I saw Blade, K-pop, Deadpool, X-23, Lady Deadpool, and Gambit. I agree with that. X-23, honestly, Daphne Keane coming back was a heart and soul moment.
Actually, I forgot. I'll throw in Calvarine in that one. I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that was early. Yeah. Oh, that was cooler than the Hulk.
That should have been called a what if right there.
That was cooler than.
And they should give him his own movie one time, just because that dude smelled like him.
Oh yeah. I
that. Even when Ryan Reynolds went, he was like, "Oh my goodness!" He's like, "Did I pick right?" Like, this man looks ready.
And my man here knows Jennifer Garner for other reasons. Top crush since 16. I agree with that. Anybody that can wear a pink or purple wig at any time like she could, I get it. Happy Hogan's on there as well. I wanted to see more Wolverine actors like DeVito or Radcliffe. DeVito was a missed opportunity with the comic.
They should have done less Hugh Jackman. I agree. There should have been more other people. There was too many Hughes.
There should have been a couple of other versions. Calvarine though was definitely top tier, and I love.
That was the highlight of all those Wolverines.
Oh yeah, 100%. There was nothing bigger than that. But the opening
that iconic Mark Silvestri Crucifixion X cover, that scene that they recreate, That was intense.
Well,
it was totally random that they threw that in there, but I appreciated it as a fan, right? But I was like, dude, where did this come from?
It's amazing how many people weren't fans of the comics, though, because the Christian community got in an uproar because they're like, they turned a cross sideways and they put Wolverine being crucified like Jesus, like our Lord and Savior. He was being crucified and they were making fun of it. This isn't my Deadpool. This isn't my Wolverine. I'm like, have you guys ever seen a Wolverine or a Deadpool real movie? Have you ever read a comic? Because that is an iconic cover, and putting that in there was 100% fine. But that just goes, it just goes to tell you, like, really what is that separation between people that know these things, people that participate in these things, and those that really don't and are just making some clickbait on TikTok. Because I just saw so many of those. It was hilarious. So hilarious.
Yeah. That's weird. I didn't see any of those yet, but now I don't want to see any of those.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I 100%
Rage Marine.
Rage Marine. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm making a name for myself. Yeah, the
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. That's why I'm wondering. I think the guy from War Journal wasn't Jane, was it?
Is that the one with Travolta? No.
I don't know. Yeah. They came from Marvel Jesus, not Wolverine Jesus. Yeah. Right. The Age of Apocalypse Wolverine was pretty tight. That was pretty tight. I did appreciate seeing the Hulk shining on the
Hulk 340 homage. Yeah, that was tight. Although, again, why show that? Like, we want to see this stuff, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I want to see
agree.
This stuff.
I agree. It was a great movie all around. I was a 100% very Ray Stevenson, who passed away, the one with Jigsaw. Oh yeah. Wait. Ray Stevenson from Star Wars?
What year did that come out?
Maybe I'm missing that. How different
that was an 80s that might have been an 80s movie.
No, yeah, I mean it would be.
I think it.
Yeah, Ray Steve. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, Punisher Warzone. Oh my God, he was the Punisher in that. I didn't even realize that this entire time. I was just upset about, us losing him in the Star Wars universe of things, because that was pretty crazy. But this was
okay. I got it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? He was Balin Skull. That's where
I didn't know that he passed away either.
Yes, that I do remember.
The 80s was down. Okay. I got it mixed up then.
Man, no, I didn't I forgot about that Punisher. I'm not gonna lie, like the Punisher movies never really registered. The best Punisher for me was the series and his appearance in Daredevil on Netflix, right? So that to me was the Punisher I really enjoyed movie wise. The rest of them
on the Travolta one. Now we're Travolta, but Travolta was in there. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying
that dude was a badass whoever played that. Yeah.
No, it's definitely cool. It's
so what would you rate it? Wolverine Deadpool. Better than Endgame?
I
don't even say.
For what I went to go see, for what I wanted to see and what I went to go see, I was as happy walking out of that movie as I was when I left Endgame. 100%. I was as happy because I was going to see.
I mean, I was as happy. Sure.
Yeah, I was going to see a Deadpool movie. I wasn't going for massive plot. And I mean, at the end of the day, too, with Endgame, my biggest gripe's always been time travel is so fucking lazy that it's a bad plot line that you can't say that the plot line was fantastic either in that movie. So at the end of the day, I was as happy, but on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 9 for me. 100% just a 9. I also do that because
I think I would match that.
I've not seen a 10 yet. I've not seen a 10. For me, Endgame is a 9.2. This was a 9 because it really had no plot, but at the same time too, I didn't want one. It was pretty, pretty just good.
I think Infinity War still takes the cake for me. This is definitely the best Wolverine Deadpool movie I've ever seen.
Well, this is by far the biggest. I mean, it's the biggest R-rated opening ever, the biggest opening of 2024, the sixth biggest opening ever in movies, period. The fourth biggest superhero movie, only Endgame, No Way Home, and Infinity War have beaten it.
That's my point. It's the best movie except for those three.
It is the record for Hugh Jackman and for Ryan Reynolds. They've never made this much movie. It is the biggest Marvel opening since No Way Home. Highest July opening weekend, 11th biggest global debut ever. It is the number one R-rated movie. It doubled the Joker's money in 24 hours. Second highest grossing movie of 2024, and it's only 2
weeks. Is Joker out now?
Joker 2? No, I think that's not coming out till
okay. I was gonna say I think that's the only one that might compete with this movie.
And it is the highest, and it just passed The Passion of the Christ. No, it didn't just. It did the same weekend, passed The Passion of the Christ as the highest grossing R-rated movie domestically, and it's the third highest internationally, and it's expected to pass Oppenheimer and Joker in the next week. So it will be likely.
He did say he's Marvel Jesus, so
yeah. The only reason it wasn't a true 10 is because of the writer's strike. I would agree with that pull list. I would. Deadpool hit all the boxes. Igor, I was geeked out. I was entertained.
100%. There was a comment earlier though, and I totally forgot about this. I did mention this to Phil on the phone. I want to know why Blade's sword is like a little Key dagger now.
Oh, it was broken.
I want to know what's going on. I want to see a movie or a TV show about this man. I need to know.
One of the best fight scenes I have seen in ages. 100%.
Which one?
Which one? That's just it, right? There was that many fantastic, from just being in the Honda to
I think the opening scene might have been the best scene. I'm not gonna lie.
Him dancing to NSYNC, dude. I have not been.
Yeah, and then just using every bone just as a weapon. I think that might be the best scene.
No, I don't disagree. The opening was absolutely epic. Calva was Jesus, right? It was really great. All of them were fantastic. 100%. I have no complaints about the movie. I really don't, but I do give it a 9. And that's just because I've never given a 10 yet for a movie. But that would be, unless we're counting like old movies. But when it comes to like reviews, I've not done I would give Endgame a 9.2. Infinity War would probably be a 9.5 for me. But yes, this was right up there in my top tier Marvel movies, period. And also, dude, the medley in the middle, Time of Your Life by Green Day with all the Fox movies. Come on, dude. You had to get a little like, I didn't cry, but I was definitely in my feels.
But it definitely hit a nostalgia lane bone for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I 100% was sitting there going like, I remember that. It was cool. And it was good to see them paying homage as well to the rest of the people that brought Marvel there from the Fox universe, no matter how hard Marvel was fighting not to. It was good. It was good to see. So I loved the Deadpool movie.
100%. All right, one more on Deadpool and then we'll transition. What was your funniest scene?
Oh, I mean, the funniest scene was...
what was the one that you just couldn't stop laughing?
I couldn't stop laughing at the opening sequence. I couldn't like the entire opening sequence with him dancing at the same time too, and still just killing TVA after TVA after TVA. 100%. It was the opening, and then it was probably... I don't know. I think that was my...
mine was hands down the Chris Evans interaction. I didn't say those things.
It was funny. It was funny, but for me,
and then he got him killed, and then Hugh Jackman's like, "You sick son of a bitch! You got him killed."
Yeah.
And then he said it again when he got the one guy, the Deadpool variant, killed because he wanted his gold magnums. He's like, it's exactly what the fuck you just did.
Man. So you think ST is still going to be playing Gambit? I don't know. I've not heard about
who's ST.
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. I know Channing Tate. He might have been Channing Tatum. The C and the S might have just been swapped, but I would hope not. Channing's just a little too old. I would rather see somebody new get it. If we're doing anything new in the Marvel MCU that would be hopefully post Secret Wars, they need to be young. That's just my
I like how Pyro totally made the Human Torch his freaking play toy.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty dirty.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, the after credits. You mean Jeff? My name is Jeff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, not Steve, Jeff.
I do think that the missed opportunity with the Nice Pool would have been to put Ryan Gosling in as Nice Pool. I think if they had cast Ryan Gosling to be Nice Pool, would have, because Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling frequently are kind of like, oh, pretty guys named Ryan anyways, but that would have been to me like, oh my God, he's even more beautiful than I was before. You're like, oh, fuck that. I just think that would have been top tier to me. That would have been the one thing that I could have seen in retrospect as a change that would have been hilarious.
No Dazzler. Sorry guys.
I loved that. Me
too. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Well, I didn't think it was. I can't say that. I didn't know that it was going to happen, obviously.
It looked like it might have been happening.
I felt like at the same time, too, though, when all the hype started, I hoped it wouldn't happen. Because so many people were doing so many stupid things about, because she's going to be in Deadpool. And I was just like, man, I hope this doesn't work out. And it didn't. So, it's kind of like it's like betting against the market. I was betting against the market. So yeah, I was kind of happy to see that not come to fruition.
What do you on a different news? What are your thoughts on the Dr. Doom announcement?
This is a hard one. I do like RDJ. And there's been plenty of times in the Marvel universe where Iron Man has been Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom's been Iron Man. There's been plenty of stories in it of as such. And if this is the kind of Dr. Doom where it's like a variant kind of concept, I'm okay with it. I will be okay with it. If it is not, if RDJ is going to be the Dr. Doom going forward, I will probably be more disappointed than anything, just because, I mean, God, he's getting paid more than he ever has for anything in any movie. He's making more money than he ever did for the End Games. He's making, like, they broke the bank. And he got the Russos back too, which I blame for fucking up most of them MCU to begin with, which you're well aware of. So I'm not massively on this.
I'm worried.
I'm not massively on it.
I'm worried.
I do. Yeah. I'm not. I'm gonna wait. Because at the same time too, I have wanted Doom for a long time. We do have the Fantastic Four coming. I know that you have to have a great actor be Dr. Doom, because Dr. Doom is probably the most weighted and the most. Doom touches all. Everybody else touches a few, but Doom touches all in the MCU. So you have to have an actor with some gravitas, in my opinion. And RDJ has it, but unfortunately he has so much history in the MCU already. I just didn't want to see it change, So I get it. I see Ryan's point too. I'm sure he'll knock the performance. I'm sure
he'll do a great job on the performance, but that doesn't mean I'm going to like it. We've gotten accustomed to seeing the same person play the same role, right? And especially when the people that he's already played that role with are still playing their roles, it's going to be weird, dude. That dialogue's going to look and feel weird. Even the actors are probably going to have a hard time doing it themselves.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I bet you. How many calls do you think Robert got that next day? I was like, bro, are you seriously coming back as Dr. Doom and not Iron Man?
Well,
I bet you Tom Holland's like, bro, am I supposed to fight you now? Like, what?
Marvel?
What do you mean, dude?
So he was guaranteed his own compound, as he always has.
Correct me, right? It's like chemistry on set, dude. It's gonna be weird. Anyways,
it may
be weird,
I
man.
don't know. It'll be interesting if he is.
And they already said he's not going to be a variant.
He
already said he's not going to be a variant. He's going to be Victor Von Doom.
Well, okay, he might be though of that universe, so he's not a Tony variant. But and at the same time too, this may be a fully done Doom. This would be one then with a massively scarred face that isn't going to look like Tony. That's going to be behind a mask the entire time. And if that's the Doom we're getting, maybe this is going to work. Maybe it will. But I still wanted Cavill. Cavill was my Doom. That was where I was with it. So yeah, just my opinion.
I would have taken him over Robert Downey Jr., bro.
Oh God, yes. That's what I was hoping when we heard about the Cavill.
Remember, I told you I got my son's reaction. I should have filmed it, but when he came home and I showed him the picture, he was like, "Wait, so that guy's coming back to play Iron Man and Doctor Doom?" I go, "No, he's coming back to play Doctor Doom." He goes, "Why?" I go, "I don't know. This is what they decided is good for us." He goes, "But that's because Iron Man." I go, "Exactly."
They needed to bring back Avenger Jesus for the Avengers movies.
Couldn't they let Wolverine Deadpool have a little bit more like fun, couple more days of clout? Like, geez, man.
Well, and that was it too. I didn't feel like
I felt like a dirty play, you know.
It did feel like it was in bad taste considering what they just had, but at the same time too, it also was the nail in the coffin for anything that was happening DC announcement or any announcement.
Period. It was the nail in the coffin. Well, you had the Wolverine Deadpool, and then you had like all the Fantastic Four Galactus spectacles and all that kind of stuff, and then you had RDJ, and that was just a done deal.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They didn't even need 4 nails; it took 3.
True story. He should play Sentry. I could see Cavill as Sentry, but at the same time too, I don't know if I'd want Cavill as Sentry because it is just so much of Superman with just crazy that I think that Cavill would also feel like he's doing his character previously a disservice that he did love and enjoy a great deal. I don't think Cavill would agree to that. But at the same time too, you know, obviously people do what people get paid. So they do the best they can. But I like it when they bring in fairly unknown actors, and that's what I mean too. Like I would rather.
I like what Vin said.
People come. Which the one earlier where we put that up with they did us like Jackman.
Yeah, it's like, dude, there is not going to be another Wolverine now.
No. And I think people are starting to realize that too, because apparently it does sound like he might come back for Secret Wars.
He has to.
It was seeing, but you know what though? I did really love seeing him and Daphne Keane on screen together. So I don't know if they bring in like an X-23 for a period of time and we've got an Old Man Logan, I might deal with it. But at the same time too, I really don't know what's going on with the whole Secret Wars thing, man. This whole universe is a bit of a mess. So I've got to take some time. I've got to take some time and see. I don't know. And it sounds like the preview for Thunderbolts that they showed also had Sentry hanging out in it. So I know that they only exclusively showed that somebody was in the hall and recorded part of it. And you see what's her name? The new Black Widow. See her like turning from the camera looking, and in the background you can see her and it's not Bucky, it's Flag, but at any rate they're US agent and they're looking up and you see Sentry flying there in the sky, just like hovering like Superman would, right? Just right there. So I'm
interesting. Okay. Yeah, everyone needs to smash a like already. Come on now. What is
this? Thank you. That would be super appreciative. We always appreciate that, guys. But yeah, it did
if you guys aren't subbed up, fix that too, huh?
It did feel cheap. I think they are overcorrecting for what's been a little lackluster. Bring back Kang. I mean, I would be okay with the. A lot of people need second chances. I get the distance. If it is something that Jonathan Majors is proven to be wanting to come back for in the future, I would go with that as well. But unfortunately,
no
I don't think there's
way.
an appetite for Kang. And I do think it is. I do think it is a double standard that was set, especially with DC and Ezra Miller, and the stuff he did was hella more heinous than what Majors went through. And he got a release, and he got understanding in the press and the media while he was going through, different kinds of programs, and nobody was out harassing his ass in the street. So, I do believe Jonathan got the shit end of the stick on that, but at the end of the day,
he kind of did.
But at the end of the day,
when you put it like that,
this is Marvel versus DC as well, and Marvel's got their shit a hell of a lot more weight is on it than the Flash, right? Which was a universe that was already being killed. Right. So I can see it, but they definitely didn't dirty. Do you think Marvel's gonna drop another bomb at D23? I think we will see more Fantastic Four.
Isn't that coming up?
Yeah, that's this next weekend. I think it's this weekend.
Oh, shout out! We'll have to get Godley on the show. I think he's going to that.
Yeah. I believe there's going to be an official Thunderbolts preview. We might get another update on Blade. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be. It does feel dumb not to continue the story. I get that, but I feel like that's what they did with the hard pivot with the TVA and showing other people in charge. And I'm sure they're going to use Loki season 3 to overwrite that. Maybe. No, not season 3. Season 3 is done. That's because he's the god now. But I don't know. I don't know. It is 100%.
I don't know what they're going to do.
It is 100% weird. Yeah.
Nobody saw what they just did, coming. So. What is it? Branch or what are the branch beings? Is that what they're called now?
Oh, anchor beings, branch beings,
anchor beings,
branch
anchor
beings.
Yes, I guess they have anchor beings now.
I even had to think about that. I'm like, branch beings, anchor beings. Yeah, who do you think is the anchor being of the MCU?
It's got to be RDJ.
Well,
that would feel like that's what I almost feel like the sacred timeline's already dying.
That would mean though the sacred timeline's already dying, and that would mean if they brought him back, he would have to be a variant, even as Doom, for them to bring him back. So that means maybe the sacred timeline's toast, right? So it can't be RDJ, unless it's just them living out their lives that they were supposed to. Because I mean, then an anchor being has to technically eventually pass away. I guess it depends if somebody dies before their time, right?
Could be Cap. We know he's still alive.
Could be Cap.
He never died when he was in the ice,
It could be Cap. I like this. I could see it technically being Loki, considering he is.
That's cheap. Now he's a god. Now he can't die.
Well, he was a god before. Don't forget. He was a god before that.
Small G though. Small
G. He was, but so is Thor.
Now he's like capital G, but not everything's capitalized, just like the first two.
Yeah, I do think. It could be,
I don't know how you get the full god status. There's only one. So,
I don't know. I've got a feeling it's somebody that we were just introduced to. I have my pick for who it is, but it's going to be heinously unpopular, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree. But I believe it's Kamala Khan. I do think so, because they've made her a mutant when she.
I wish I had popcorn to throw at you.
I get it. I'm not saying it's popular. I'm telling you who I think it is. I didn't tell you who I want it to be.
I think it is. Now that you said that, I think it's America Chavez.
She's got even less screen time. They're already.
That's exactly Kamala, why I don't like it, but that's probably who it is.
But Kamala is already pulling together the Young Avengers, right? She was with Haley.
Actually, you know what? Ryan and Legion are probably right. It's probably
they made her a mutant just so she can fit in with these future plans. Now that Fox isn't out there before, when they made her an Inhuman in the comics, they're correcting her and her place in the MCU. So I feel like she's going to be their anchor being. I've got that feeling. I'm just saying that's unpopular opinion. It's Peter. It's Peter.
It has to be, right?
Maybe. I don't know. It's a good question.
It kind of makes sense if it was Doctor Strange too.
It could be a lot of things. That's the problem. It could be anybody. It could be somebody we've not even been introduced to yet.
It was the biggest threat to the multiverse, remember?
At the time, yeah. In that one universe, yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't know. We'll see.
Speaking of which, I just watched that again the other day. It's actually not too bad.
So what else?
It only took 2 years, you know.
You wanted to get out of Deadpool and you wanted to get into another topic. You were just like, all right, one more minute, one more question.
Yeah, no, it's RDJ, Doom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Doom. That's over.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
I thought it was a joke too. Like you kind of thought for a minute he was gonna like unveil like an Iron Man suit or something underneath it, you know, but yeah, that was definitely kind of a letdown.
Have you watched Batman the Caped Crusader? If you haven't, go watch it.
Is that new?
Yeah, it dropped on Amazon last week. I told you about this.
Did you?
This is where you don't listen to me, man. This is where you don't listen to me.
Is it animated or
yeah, it's animated. It's animated. It's a much more noir, older version.
Oh no, you did tell me. Yes, you did tell me about this one. Yeah, okay.
Because they gender bent.
It's kind of mimicked after the Adventures, right?
Yes, Bruce Timm is heinously involved. And they changed the Penguin's gender, which makes it hella fucked up. It's so messed up. But it's Penguin. Yeah,
what do you mean?
Penguin's interesting in that show. She's a mama, and mama's. She kind of reminds me more of Mama in Chicago. I don't know if you've seen like Chicago the musical, but like Queen Latifah's character, she's kind of got a little bit of that moxie to it, and man, it's good. It's a good show. I've enjoyed it. Honestly, it's probably been one of the better Batmans I've watched in a while. So yeah, I was enjoying it. Yeah, there's a Peter in every universe.
What's it rated right now?
She was a mama, yeah. They sold the rights to everything, bro. DC Warner Brothers is so busted and broke, Warner Brothers Discovery, that they sold the rights to DC, to Roku, to Amazon, to everybody but HBO. So they're not keeping it, hoping for it. They sold it last they sold it back at the beginning of this year.
So they are hurting.
January. Yeah, no, they've been hurting for a while. They sold the rights to everything, and that's why you can find so many DC properties on Roku free right now. So yeah, check it. But this is Amazon specific, and this was planned for Amazon if I remember correctly. So, but yeah, they sold everything, and yes, it is rated TV 14. It's definitely not rated R. It's not Invincible, but it is much more Batman the detective. It's not Batman the ninja. It's not Batman the big bruiser. It's not about Bruce Wayne. It's about Batman, world's greatest detective. You see him solving shit. Like this is probably what I liked about it the most. This is about a Batman that's actually in a very corrupt city. He's having to work with very few people. The entire police force is broken. You've only got a couple of people you can trust. I'm enjoying it. It does feel like it's actually more of an on point, old kind of noir pulp Batman that I'm enjoying with it. Nice. It's good. It's good. The Harleen Quinzel was cool to see as well. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna spoil the entire show at this point, sir. Okay.
I won't say anything else about it, but it dropped the entire season, Theo. So they dropped the entire season.
Okay, nice.
Which is nice. You know, I mean, sometimes
that's pretty sweet.
Cool. I enjoy a binge.
Yeah, no, me too.
And I spread that one out a little bit. So yeah, I've been good with that. At some point, DC movies are going to be on Disney Plus, probably because Disney's just going to buy DC from Warner Brothers at this point. I don't know.
I think they have all the Fox movies now, don't they?
Yeah, they've got them all. Yeah. Everything. The first two Deadpool movies are on Disney Plus right now. So yeah, everything's there.
Yeah, I know. I have to watch it to make sure my freaking kids don't sneak on there and watch the movie.
Yeah, definitely Batman Year One vibes. Yep, Ryan, I agree. It was good. It was a good show. It's not it's not X-Men 97. God help me if they had put that out as a binge. I probably would have died. But it was rough.
X-Men 97?
Yeah. That was
it should have been a binge.
Oh. Only one mediocre episode in the entire thing. This definitely had points and places.
The Professor X episode, right?
Yeah. Even
although Gladiator was pretty sweet though. I don't know.
Even the Jubilee video game one was kind of, but yeah. Crisis on Infinite Earth. Oh yeah, of course. It's odd watching anime on Disney Plus now. It's odd watching a lot of things on Disney. It's odd watching It's Always Sunny on Disney. Okay, I get it. So I feel you, bro.
They've been adding a lot of good stuff on there. I'm not gonna lie.
You what?
There's a lot of good stuff being added on there. I just watched.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was new. I just watched The Rocketeer last night with the kids. They loved it. First time.
Oh
ever.
Yeah. Them getting all that stuff, and it's interesting now too. You can actually order HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Hulu as a package together now. That's the reason why I feel like Disney's like, yeah, they're just gonna get a couple of properties off.
They're like, yeah, kick us while we're down. It's okay.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
by the way, on a side note, not to transition too hard from pop culture, but your boy is almost, and I use the term almost loosely right now, almost ready for a pretty big claim sale, which it's going to be nice.
Who's my boy?
I think you have, I think you. I think you have books that you're cooking up too, that you're almost ready, etc.
This freaking guy. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, you've got a lot of. You need to clear out some space in that garage, man.
It's completely filled with comics, though.
I know,
but we've gotten all the ones that are going to be ready to be sold. My living room, literally as we speak, looks like a box of just chaos over here. So yeah,
I feel that 100%.
Yeah, doing this I'm telling you guys, one manning a collection is just complete chaos. I don't know how to describe it other than it's just no time in the day. It's always a good time though. One of these days we should do an in-depth dive on some boxes together.
Yeah, I think we should.
It's been fun. Yeah. Any interest in all the DC stuff? Batman, Superman, all really good creative teams. And the new stuff? Oh, I don't know. I haven't been checking out too much of the new stuff lately. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of stuck in back issue vintage heaven, which is a great thing. But I've been kind of stuck in the past for the past like 2 months. So your boy's been kind of living under a rock right now.
Yeah, well, I think we both have collectively in different ways, shapes, and forms. Like I think I made like maybe I've only made most of them lately, but I know there was like 2 weeks where I didn't make a single post. I remember a couple people reaching out like, "You okay, bro? Like, are you all right? Like, I don't see anything." But it's getting crazy out there, folks. Instagram's been weird. I'm seeing a lot of friends as well. I lost a friend, 1.3 million followers today. So it's getting real. Mind your P's and Q's.
Hey, I'm glad I'm floating nicely under the radar, guys.
Gotta watch it. Always put in your credits, man. Whenever you share something, make sure you're crediting in your people. So that's the biggest thing. Give them your tags. I just finished reading all the Alan Moore Swamp Things for the first time. It was awesome. That's dope. I have never done that. I haven't read all the Swampies. No, that's pretty cool.
I just found a bunch of Swamp Things, old school Bernie Wrightson. So
Oh, that's cool.
Winning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Pulling out some gems out of this thing.
Yeah, the Marvel Rivals video game was pretty dope. The art for the game was fire. Doom 2099 versus Doom Across Time. Yeah, that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. Legion of Paper, I was discussing things that probably matter to, losers like me that don't like to show their face and post a lot of memes. There's a lot of people getting copyright strikes. This is a face for radio. I hide it. Okay. So a lot of people are getting copyright strikes because they're being sloppy of not crediting people or asking permission. Most often, you should be doing that when using clips and parts and pieces. If I've got permission, it's fine. I won't put much in there. If I don't, I usually delete it because Instagram's killed a couple people for that. And I've heard too that comicbook.com got sold to Savage Publications. Paramount sold them off, and a few other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, comicbook.com's in the wind. according to Axios.
So they just shut it down?
No, it's been sold. They're not shutting it down. Okay. They've just sold it to somebody else. Paramount's now merged with Skydance, and so they're doing some creative things. I think the coolest thing lately to come out, and I know this has video game fans probably like, Christopher Nolan reaching out to take on the Halo franchise.
Okay. For a movie.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan.
Oh.
Yeah. That it's got everybody who is just like really hating on the Halo series, which I get it. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I didn't really care, but
it was a great game.
Hated it. Huh?
Halo was a great game.
Yeah, it was a great game, but the TV show on Paramount, a lot of people considered, a lot of fans,
whatever,
an abomination, right? But that's why they're all like, yeah. Ryan's is like, I am so pumped for that.
I mean, if they can make it look as half as good as Avatar, it'll be a winner.
Yeah. Oh,
it needs to be like that.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see here. What about
Boom Studios got sold.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear about that. Went to Penguin, right? Random House, like Penguin. Yeah. Who Boom was the last people using Diamond too, weren't they?
I think so.
I think that's the end of Diamond.
Does that mean Diamond's out of business?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's a question, but I think that they were the last people still using Diamond, and this going to Penguin means it's 100% going to be on Penguin. So their distribution channels will be doing their own thing. Yeah, how many people? Yeah. You're like, how many times do you have to tell people don't take off the helmet? Yeah, Master Chief's always got the helmet on. That I do know. But no,
they took it off in the show. That's lame,
dude. They took it off like start of the series. Like he takes it off all the time. Like honestly, Pedro Pascal wishes he could take off the helmet as many times as this fucking guy has done. Like it's all the time. So yeah.
No, Diamond is still leveraged heavily overseas.
Well, there you go. From the horse's mouth. Yeah, I don't know. It's but to me, I'm not too abreast on what it really means. I'd be interested to hear what you guys hear. If you guys have some insight as to what this really means, let me know. But yeah, I'd love to see a red versus blue movie. That would be definitely cool tech. That would be definitely cool. I would be down with that 100%. But no, other than that, man, those are some of the bigger highlights, in my opinion.
Pop culture highlights, I would say.
Yeah, pop culture. I mean, there's definitely things going on in the community with PSA. There's things going on with
CGC lawsuit.
CGC lawsuit. There's all the all the hubbub around different creators on our platforms, from YouTube to Instagram, and you got Sticky Goose.
Maybe we'll do a video on Monday with the roundtable with everybody that's involved in it.
Because between the
What are you guys in the chat thing,
the Sticky Goose stuff, there's tons of stuff going on in our creator spaces, which is just, the more I hear about it, the more I'm just kind of like, I'm glad I took the last month off of Instagram for the most part. the more I hear about it, I'm kind of like, geez, man, everybody's crazy. I'm like Boris. Yeah, I get it. Let's see here. Lobo cameo and Supergirl, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's really pretty much what I've got for the night, my friend. You got anything else? Any parting words before?
No, that was it. I know Monday we'll be kicking it back off in our normal schedule. And we appreciate everybody that's still subbed up to us. Looks like we haven't lost any subs, so that's a good thing.
No.
There you go.
Until my parents realize that they can unsubscribe, that it'll probably be that way. Because it's like,
don't say anything.
Why do you keep cursing, Philip? But yeah, no, wait, why was Thor crying? That is true. We do all need to know. But hey,
I think we know why Thor was crying. It's because Deadpool is such a likable character. It's like you hate him and then you love him.
Yeah.
Even Wolverine in the beginning, dude, this guy only wanted to kill him, and he did a couple times.
And technically,
now they live together.
And technically, it was exactly a scene from Thor: The Dark World, and they just replaced him over Loki. So that was the exact scene. But yeah,
it sounds like a Secret Wars thing.
It does sound like a Secret Wars thing. More to come. Foreshadowing.
All right, guys, we'll be back Monday. Appreciate you guys. You're the best.
Absolutely. Always good seeing you guys. See you soon. Find us on Instagram. We'll be there all the time, like usual. But until then, tell your mom we said hi.